Grand Rising, happy Friday. I did a lot of videos today. I guess it's because I just got my nails done and I'm feeling this red. And I hate red. I don't like red. But today something told me to get red. And I said, okay, we're going to adequate that to love, self-love, and conjuring love. So anyway, I went on with the red, but it's doing something for me. So anyway, if you see me doing this a lot in the video, that's why. Because this red is saying something. So I want to take a moment to be vulnerable and to be transparent and to be honest and to be open, because that's what we need to do. Okay, when we in these positions and we be talking and speaking to people or whatever, people don't need to think things are always flowers and teas in the morning with the brew on it and taking walks and on the beach and having a good life and everything is fine and the children are in all kinds of activities and I'm just so in love with myself and my nails are always done in red and all of that. Okay, they need to know that when there's some stuff that come with this, okay? That encourages people. That lets them know that I can do it. So anyway, I've been thinking for the last couple of days. So me dating. I've been dating for a very long time. I have not been in a relationship for a very long time. Somebody might look at me and say, but she got a 2-year-old. That was not a relationship. Mind your business. So listen. I am the flinger of all flingers. Sneaky link of all sneaky linkers. And I say that because I'm not even laying claim on that no more. I have been emotionless. Like, don't care about no man. Like, Nikki don't care. I don't have no emotional attachment. Sex has never been something that could just get me because it was nothing to me. And even when I had those people who wanted more than sex, I've never been able to give them more emotional comfort. I've hurt men. Just to be transparent. I'm not bragging on that at all. Please don't get me misunderstood. That comes from a place of trauma. That comes from a place of fear. That comes from I didn't heal properly. That comes from I never seen love. That comes from a long line of never seeing anything like that, okay? So I'm not bragging on that. Please don't get me wrong. My point is, a lot of times we hear these things that say, it makes the women the victim. It makes the women, oh, don't let him run over you, have sex with you, and then leave you. And it makes men these vultures, these savages, and not even in reality. A lot of times we the aggressors. A lot of times we the ones that want it. And also, it's a give and take when you having a sexual relationship with somebody. You not just. I hope that you not just the one giving and not receiving anything. But anyway, we like to victimize the woman when it comes to sex, and I don't agree with that at all. Now, here is where it becomes a problem. It becomes a problem when you know that you want and you deserve more than a sexual relationship with someone, but you continue to settle with all that they can give you because you don't believe that you can have what you want. That's when it becomes a problem. Long as you living in your truth and you saying, you know what, this is what I want right now. This is all I have the capacity for right now. I'm not interested in anything more. I just want to date. I want to have a good time. I want to meet people. I want to mingle. I'm not ready for a real relationship. But the moment you realize that you're ready for a real relationship, you want love. You want to draw in love. But you continue to settle for old boy who done made it clear to you that he don't want nothing more, or his actions have made it clear to you that he don't want no more. That's where the problem comes in. And therefore, we have to learn to be realistic within ourselves to say, I'm not the victim. It's what I accepted. It's what I called in. And so I'm saying that also to say, I've transitioned over from the flingy Nikki. I don't want to be the have a good time Nikki. I want to be happily married. I want to be spiritually connected to my partner. This is my first time ever publicly saying that, because it was shameful to me at one point as well, because we've also victimized a woman so much to when she says something like that, she gets like this victim look on, oh my God, she can't find love and all of that. That's not the case. The case is, now that I decided, okay, Nikki, I've lived that life. I had a good time in that life. However, I've decided, you know what, I want what I want now. You know what I'm saying? And therefore, not only does it makes me set boundaries and standards for myself, it also sends message to source, to spirit, to the universe that says, Nikki wants this. Nikki ain't all over the place with her wants, because when you want something and you come into alignment with your wants and your concerns and your needs, everything in the universe conspires to bring that thing to you. That's the truth. That's why the universe, God, source, it can't deal with indecision. You got to be sure about what you want and what you desire. And you got to also stop entertaining those things that you don't desire. And if you still feel like entertaining those things, then you're not ready for this thing. And it's not lesser. Your choices are not lesser because you don't want that thing. We got to stop making society make us believe that sex is a horrible thing. It's not a God thing. Sex is something that you should avoid. You should never talk about it. But if you want that, that's fine too. But I think we have to be honest within ourselves. I want this or I don't want this. And when I don't want this, then I'm going to leave that behind and I'm going to open up to what I really desire. Also, that comes from a place of tapping into ourselves to understand what it is we really want. For me, coming into a place of growth and consciousness, or whatever we want to call it, I understood that I need to tap into myself so that my wants and my desires come from a true place, within me. So sometimes we feel like we want and we desire something, but we ain't tapped into ourselves, so we don't really know. Our wants and our desires based off something society said, or something that looked good, or something we think we want according to some trauma or something that we had. So tapping into myself, and I'm gonna go ahead. I'm learning that I need to, in my videos, I need to start giving steps, because a lot of people are like, okay, yeah, that sounds good, but how you do that? Step 1. Tap into yourself. Do your own self-work. Come to know. Knowledge yourself. Come to know yourself, for one, so that you know every decision that you make outside of that is coming from a true place, and you can sustain and maintain whatever you get from that place. Okay? Step 2, understand what you want in your life. What do you want? Do you want a relationship? Do you not? You ain't ready for that. You still healing. Understand, what do you want? And when you ready to transition over to something else, be open and honest with yourself about what you're ready to transition to. And then once you understand what you want, you open up to it. You open up to it and say, this is what I want. I put it out to source, spirit. I've made that known. The indecision is gone. And then you open up and say, you know what? Because I know that I'm ready for it. Because I know that I'm where I need to be. Because I know that I'm attracting what I would like. And this is for single women. This is for single women, but it can be, that's a whole nother video. But anyway, tap into yourself, 1. 2, understand what you want. 3, be open to what you want. Understand you can have whatever you desire. You don't have to settle for nothing. And I hope this video helps. And it was also my first time being vulnerable in the area of relationships, in the area of being a single woman. I've never wanted to feel powerless. I've never wanted nobody to be able to say, oh, she been single for a long time. She ain't never had no man. I ain't never seen Nikki with, I know they were going to say that, but at the same time, I never want that to be vocalized where I could hear it. I've always wanted to be this macho. I'm single because I want to be, and I ain't letting no man run me, and I ain't in love with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And it's this macho thing. It's this ego thing. However, I'm at a place in my life I want to be vulnerable with you. I want to let you know that you ain't the only one going through that. And I want to let you know that you can have what you desire. Peace and blessings. Happy Friday. Peace and love from the Meditation Goddess.